Thor, the god of thunder in Norse mythology. Most people recognize him from his portrayal in the popular Marvel Cinematic Universe, played by the chiseled Chris Hemsworth. Although towards the end, he does put on some weight, his main depiction, including that of his source material from the comics, is that of an Adonis. The perfect male physique and blonde flowing locks. So it was clearly a shock to many when his design in God of War Ragnarok was revealed. Sure, he looks big and strong, but his sporting red, unkempt hair, a big beard, and a rather large barrel belly. Honestly, I could cosplay him rather easily now. Guess I have the body of a god. In this video, we dive into the debate of which depiction is more accurate, and which is more of a fantasy. But first, a word from you, our sponsors. Without you watching this video, it's just code sitting in the YouTube algorithm. I truly appreciate you giving me your view instead of the other videos you could have clicked on, and hope today is the day I earn your subscription. Thank you for watching, and let's get into it. Hello there guys, this is Solid Shepard bringing you another video. To understand Thor, we must dive into Norse mythology because what the Norse pagans believed him to be is honestly the most important aspect of this conversation. Thor was not only known as the god of thunder, but he was also known as the warrior god. He was said to be a brawny thunder god and the archetype of a loyal and honorable warrior, the ideal toward which the average warrior aspired to be. He was the defender of the Aesir gods, better known today as the Asgardians, from the encroachments of giants on Asgard. It is said his sense of duty and courage were unshakable and his physical strength virtually unmatched. To the ancient pagans who worshipped Thor, thunder embodied him, and lightning his hammer Mjolnir. So given all this information, we know he was brawny, known as the warrior god, and his physical strength was unmatched. Unfortunately, these descriptors fit both versions of Thor that we are discussing in this video. They're both big and powerful. One just has abs and the other has a beer belly. As far as hair goes, there really isn't much on Thor's hair. More on that later. Although it is mentioned his wife, Sif, was noticed for her golden hair above all else. Although it isn't Thor himself, it is a mention of a god with golden hair that was close to him in mythology. So take from that what you will. One aspect of Thor's legend that may favor the God of War depiction over the Marvel depiction is it was said that Thor loved to eat a lot and drink even more. His depiction does fit that of any middle-aged man in today's world who has a similar diet. But this can't really be used as conclusive evidence because remember, he was the warrior god. He spent a lot of time in battle. You would have to think that would require a lot of calories, which like any bodybuilder must constantly be fueling their muscles just to maintain them. So it is also possible this could also be feasible for the Marvel interpretation of Thor as well. At the end of the day, what we have here is a classic case of both parties being correct and incorrect at the same time. There is no actual tangible reference to Thor's body itself in Norse mythology. Even his hair, although it has been described as fair, the word fair in Norse actually means beautiful, not blonde or light. Also, according to a professor at the University College London, I'm not going to say his name here because I'd butcher it, the issue is also complicated further by the fact most blonde Nordic men have red beards. So that tells you Thor could easily be blonde and red-haired at the same time. There are some references directly pointing to Thor having a red beard. However, it is in a Christian context, not pagan ones. We see this duality in all aspects of his appearance where there's mention of it. And there really is no source that tells us this is Thor. So at the end of the day, my conclusion on this matter is simply, you are right. If you prefer the Marvel Thor, then that is Thor. There is evidence to support it. If you prefer the fatter God of War Thor, then you are right. There's evidence to support that too. But since there is no evidence that really debunks either one, you can't say for a matter of a fact that one or the other is the correct one. And let's be honest, they're both muscle-bound and strong-looking as hell. One just has body fat and the other one doesn't. It's really kind of pointless to argue over this, but hopefully this video helped you learn something, and you were able to enjoy it. Those are just my thoughts, with some facts on the subject, however. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you made it this far, you might as well go ahead and stick around, hit that subscribe button for future content. As always, this has been Solid Shepard, and until next time, I should go.